us a great pleasure to welcome you all to today's enlightful session on e-governance and the risk of cyber vulnerabilities organized by Naksh Foundation under its flagship National Initiative Project, CyberShield. E-governance uses digital platform to make the government services faster, transparent, citizen-friendly. However, with the increasing online operations, cyber risks like hacking, data breaches, and misuse information also rise, making the cybersecurity measures essential for the safe and reliable digital governance. Before we begin, a gentle reminder to all these participants, keep your microphones muted to avoid background noise. Please keep your videos turned off unless you are in a proper setting. If you have any questions during the session, kindly drop them in the chat box. They will be answered during the Q&A session at the end. Today's session will throw a light on critical aspects such as introduction to e-governance, scope and importance in modern governance, data privacy and security challenges, risk to data and trust issues, case studies on cyber attack on cyber government system, key incidents and lessons learned, detection, prevention and regulatory response. It is my privilege to introduce our distinguished speaker for today, Advocate Padmaja Ma'am. Ma'am is currently serving as an assistant professor at SPD Siddhartha Law College, Vijayawada. She holds an LLM with the specialization in criminal law and is presently pursuing her PhD in law on the topic criminal justice it is system in India, to issues and challenges. Our distinguished speaker C had also MSc psychology, which adds a multidisciplinary dimension to her expertise. With an extensive teaching experience and prior practice as an advocate at High Court of Andhra Pradesh, Ma'am has delivered numerous lectures and keynote addresses on present legal and social issues. We are truly honored to have you with us, ma'am, today. Without any further delay, now I invite you to take over the session and share your valuable insights to us, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Yes, good evening, all of you.
Ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. One second. Screen. Yes. So we already had one great session regarding this freezing of accounts previously. And today we are going to speak about the e-governance. So e-governance is nothing but maintaining the accounts very securely and the way you use and the way we neglect. So how it is related to the governments and how it is related to public in day-to-day life where they are using all the online payments. And rapidly it has taken a very good change after corona and everything. Many of the people are using only online mode, and most of the people, they have stopped this usage of money, and the security has become a big challenge even for the government, how to avoid all these cyber crimes. So actually this e-governance is nothing but it's the accountability and the efficiency and to make the citizen facilitation. And in the electronic age, the electronic governance, that is e-governance, has transformed public delivery services and make them more accessible and efficient and transparent. So it is crucial to secure the government confidential information. So as we know, the security, regarding the security of the government, we have to take a very to provide security, the privacy to be protected from country to country. So for example, if we are having any enmity countries with India, so our cyber security has to be very firm. If that firmity misses, whatever very sophisticated matters are the matters related to security of the country, maybe we may lose them. So the cyber security is a very big challenge nowadays in India, not only in India, all over the world. So there are many hackers here and we have to maintain the accounts in a secured way, and we should provide even to the public to maintain these accounts in a transparent way. So the government has taken a lot of initiations, and in addition to that, the e-governance frameworks to governmental interactions has changed them concerning uh, citizens and business, since they have simplified processes with increased quality governance. So, however, it poses cybersecurity challenges and requires guarding sensitive information to maintain public trust. So, today, several e-governance systems exist based on technologies such as cloud computing and big data analytics like that. So together, these technologies being various advantage in terms of efficiency and accountability, but enlarge the attack surface, which demands integrated approaches to security. So if governance system impact every citizen, including services like public health, finance, social welfare, transportation, education, and infrastructures, etc., a actually to any system which has been if there is any breach, it would be only invite considerable disturbances, but also uh, it is a result of substantial lots of confidence among the lack of confidence among the people, and if the government and its process. So this trust has to be maintained, and it should be stable. So the reliability and transparency and the fundamental principles of the e-governance framework should be always very clean and clear. So the citizens put private information in the hands of the government. So e-government bodies, they have to actually, when this internet has been provided priorly, when we don't have that much usage in the public, definitely the public, when they were habituated nowadays, depending more on internet. So this has brought a big change. It is a big renaissance, and basing upon this, the government is also having the duty to protect the citizens' privacy. So regarding this privacy, we have a lot of cases like Puttuswamy and all. Later, we'll discuss all that. And the government has to provide the citizens, but put the private information in the hands of the government. When we are putting the our complete information in the government bodies, so it has to protect us. So accepting it the stored and managed safety. So breach of trust will likely cause even more effects, such as public protests and protests, and also loss of confidence in governmental institutions. So here, when we are getting a lead of disruptions and crucial services, the cybersecurity is a general component for safeguarding the government in the long run. So threat threat has been, there is a lot of threat. So to protect this one, to protect this threat, how to come out of this threat, it's a very big challenge. And the threat from cyber attacks developed over the past few years, frightening as the sophistication of attacks and infrastructures held to be for prime importance, which has been increased. So threats evolves continuously with phishing and some attacks like where chain attacks, we say them chain attacks, and advancing these threats sponsored by a nation state and cyber espionage. These pose must even and a significant threat to national e-governance architectures, especially considering the implication of a failure in immense and any weakness which might have been political representations. So, coordinated efforts and the information sharing among the government organizations and the cybersecurity experts are very much necessary in order to take a defense from these partnerships. So, here, the reducing these vulnerabilities, cybersecurity has to emphasize on the protection of information and regulation compliance, which demands significant consideration, and it since the government relies significantly on the e-governance systems, so the development which leads to valuing through the different data protection acts to ascertain the proper landing of this information regarding the citizens, meaning and international aspects when we take into consideration, these are the annoying strategies. So non-compliance with their requirements, which have the legal implication and reputational damages from cyber criminals. So the complete of e-governance system consisting of this interacting networks between agencies, which creates many vulnerabilities that acquire robust and what do we say, the security. Human beings are often which are weakest link due to insufficient knowledge and weak password management, and providing reduction and blowing out to notice a healthy culture of this cyber security in government organizations, and can address this weakness. So here the research investigation the cyber security methods in a e-governance system to reveal vulnerability and threats. So the PEP, actually here we are going to evaluating some of the latest solutions for safeguarding modern governance systems. So to build utmost solution, robust solutions and changing cyber landscapes, actually there is a need to examine the domains identified by the paper. So actually here this study established that the e-governance framework must reverse to exploit the change and safeguard the government's data. So cyber attacks have lately become more intelligent using artificial intelligence nowadays. So the analysis gives a complete insight into the research regarding essential challenges in e-governance, such as data breaches, privacy issues, human aspects, and the standard compliance. And it should consider cybersecurity and take forward to an efficient, secure, resilient digital government. So the study thoroughly overview state of this cybersecurity procedures and the implication in the e-governance by analyzing insights acquired from the recent notable cyber events. So the study aims to critically examine the cybersecurity of e-governance system by finding the most significant threats, evaluating current defenses, and finding security and policy gaps that are all unaddressed. So it builds on thoroughly review of current practices, literature, and significant cyber incidents to create a structured understanding of how uh, a new artificial intelligence can improve trust, resilience, and compliance with the law in digital governance. So the actually the goal is to lay the ground framework for future research and policy, so that here many people they are trying to find out the new methods how to secure this data completely. But how much as we are seeing the growth of this um, artificial intelligence nowadays, it's highly impossible. So each and everything will be cracked, and there will be in future there is a threat that there will be no privacy for the people. And how to protect all these things? See, some people they forget their passwords and everything, and maybe which are very closely related to their birth dates or marriage date or something like that. So it is easy for cloning the cards. So the withdrawal of monies and everything. So in bank, generally nowadays we are depending upon the cell phone itself, where we are making all the payments through online. And when we are making through online payments, definitely there is a lot of misuse and hacking, and we are getting a lot of links also, where once if you press them, definitely we'll be in some danger. So our account will be hacked and the complete money is getting vanished. So if such is the thing, how to protect our money? And a common man, what about a common man, and how can he take these challenges, and how can he be habituated? So all the people are may not be illiterate, so they may not have proper knowledge regarding this cybersecurity, and usage of this links and everything is much easier than protecting. So these hackers are very much higher than the creators of these all links and all. So where these hackers are day by day increasing their knowledge in hacking the accounts and hacking all the government websites which are related to security and all, it's a big challenge for everyone. So not only protecting our money, our privacy, and but also the security of the society. So these all are the personal things what we share with our family members and everything. So when these are deliberately, when they are mm, produced into the society publicly, definitely there is a threat to the privacy. So some people may take it very serious and some people may not. So here the privacy is the biggest challenge, where now everyone is searching for the new analyzation of this protection of these cyber crimes. So here this e-governance definitely refers to the information uh, and communication technologies by the government to deliver services, exchange information, and also to enhance administrative efficiency. So it includes the use of websites, the online portals, mobile applications, digital signatures, e-payment platforms, and digital identity systems like Aadhaar and everything, and cloud storage of government. This is also very much important. The cloud storage of government means everything which is related to the government, and it how it holds, how it controls, and how it shares. Everything depends upon that. And here, definitely, we have to speak about the security of the country too. So the main objective is to ensure the transparency and the accountability, efficiency, and citizen participation and effective governance. So here the key points of e-governance are government to citizen. First, let us speak about government to citizen. That is these online transactions, Aadhaar and DigiLockers and e-seva centers, online tax payments and all these things. Next one is government to business. So this government to business means procurement, GST portal, licensing, and all this comes under that. And next one is government to government, which is interdepartment communication like digital files and all. And next is government to employee, where payroll portals and grievance platforms are there, where if any problem comes to any of the employees, let them post in it. So all these things are very much restrictive, where it's not very publicly announced. So these there should be a legal framework for such things like e-governance in India, which is holding that. And this Information Technology Act, according to this Information Technology Act 2000, the primary legislation regulating electronic records and cyber operations. These electronic records definitely contribute a lot of things. When coming to the e-governance, the maintenance of all these security systems and the protection of all these files in a systematic way, where we are collecting the data not in papers, and we are holding through computers, and these computers are holding all this data, which is very much important, and where also this data is being transferred to many other countries. And here in India, mostly our data will be sold for money itself, and even our telephone numbers and all. So once the hacker is habituated to hack our account, or see, when we go to the movie theater, one of the representative comes to us and he will say that there is a something lucky draw for us, and we very innocently give our phone number or our mail ID, as we feel very proud somebody has asked us. And once we give our telephone number, that's more than enough. So he'll sell to so many people that data. So in numbers, let us take into consideration only the telephone numbers, our mobile numbers. So when they sell these 1,000 numbers or 2,000 numbers to somebody, definitely there will be one or the other second hacker there, one among them, and definitely our accounts will be hacked. So in Facebook and everything, we'll be posting our day-to-day life, what we are doing, and even in WhatsApp we are sharing what is happening, and in Instagram. So now the youth is mostly spending a lot of time, more than 10 hours on a mobile phone. So here we cannot control either the youth or the people very much interested in this media. So whatever the link is coming, they are just pressing it, and they are entering into it very innocently, and they are losing a lot of things. So some people, only for the sake of money, it's quite okay, but some people, they are believing and they are wasting their lives too. So the unknown person who is interacting with us, let us keep them away from us. So how much the technology develops also, we have to take care of our personal things by ourselves. No government will come and protect us. So we should be very careful when we are on social media, and when we are very active on this internet and everything. So our private things are privacy, which is related to our personal things. When it is shared on a screen, we don't know to whom it is going. So when the hackers are habituated for clicking and seeing all the things happening, for example, let us take this WhatsApp and everything. So WhatsApp, when we think that only we are talking with the person who is opposite to us, we don't know who is hacking that, and will end-to-end encryption will be there. So it will be locked. So that data may be also be revealed. So there are such certain incidents in the society we are seeing, and the photos what we share and the video what we share. So we should be very careful regarding all these things. So nowhere this privacy is protected. To what extent the government is taking the initiation, to that more than one step higher than that, the hacker is taking that initiation to make it public. So the hackers are very much very clever and intelligent, and where we are unable to protect our self security or self privacy or whatever it is. So when this internet is being flourishing, and all the people when they are habituated this to this media mania, this is a very big what we cannot eradicate from our lives. So without internet, we cannot at least know how to spend our time. So when we are asking our youth, can you leave the phone and settle down? No, they are saying very bluntly, they are answering no. So without depending upon the internet, without depending upon this, what do we say, phone, the youth is unable to imagine a day. So it's highly impossible. At the same time, the cyber security laws also to be very restrictive and very strict, and how many um, crimes are happening also till date. As we take till date, many lakhs and lakhs of rupees are being misused or being hacked by the people. Here, we have certain sections where these provisions to protect this cyber, what do we say, cyber crimes, not crimes. It comes under crimes. So whatever the hackers do, in order to face them, always the government is appointing very highly um, professionals into this cyber security system, but even then they are unable to protect this data and unable to see what is happening. So the important provisions here are section 4 to 10A. So the legal recognition of electronic records and signatures, and retention of records. So through online, we do a lot of agreements and everything, and we have this digital signature. Even these digital signatures are being misused in many other ways, where we have a lot of case laws regarding that. And coming to section 43 and 43A, compensation for data theft. So unauthorized access and failure to protect data. So when even some punishments are there, as we are doing crimes outside, we are having punishment, but repeated crimes are being done, and the same person will do again and again, because these are not very restrictive, or these are not very what do we say, not that much rigid, and just they're enjoying the punishment, coming out and doing the same. So they are habituated for easy money, and this easy money is happily catching a phone, hacking the account. It's not a big thing. They sit in their room and they do all these things. So no need to take a lot of tension or going outside or making a theft. So through online only they are doing all these mistakes. So this youth is habituated. Some of the people are habituated to do all such things. So coming to section 72 and 72A, breach of confidentiality and privacy. And we are having section 79 having safe harbor for intermediaries. So the people who are in between. So here the Digital Personal Data Protection Act we have in the year 2023, and this strengthens the protection of personal data collected in the e-governance platforms. So wherever the personal data is being collected in this e-governance platforms, it is being securely placed. So here this Digital Personal Data Act, according to this Digital Data Protection Act 2023, it is reasonably secured. Secured practices will be there, and there will be sensitive personal data protection rules regarding this. And this sensitive protection data rules are act has been come into action in the year of 2011. So from since then, this is defining the standards of protecting digital information handled by the government systems. And we have even political issues regarding this, where our data has been so captured by many of the politicians. We have one major incident in Telangana. So here, coming to vulnerabilities like cyber vulnerability in e-governance, e-governance depends heavily on digital platforms, so making them susceptible to cyber threats. So common vulnerabilities include data breaches. So what is data breach? So unauthorized access to sensitive information, which is like other details, or financial data, or health records. These all comes under data breaches. So these all are the unauthorized access. So the which is very confidentially what we maintain. So only our family doctor may know, or only our family lawyer may know, or this is all the personal data what we protect ourselves. But when it is coming to this unauthorized access, people are coming to know what from where we are suffering from. So here one more big renaissance is artificial intelligence, where for example, what we are thinking in our mind, now we are able to see the same advertisement on our screen, on our mobile screen. So how it is reading our mind too. So this is we don't know where the technology is leading us. So what we are thinking in our mind now, it's okay, quite okay, but later on, if we are having anger on opposite person, what we are thinking in our mind, the computer may recognize and say it out. So this may lead to a lot of disputes between the people. So we don't have even personal thoughts in our mind, then how can we maintain our life? It's highly impossible. So we are not all the great of the greatest people are gods like. So we have some hesitations, we have some confusions, we have some anger, and we have to maintain all this what do we say, mm, all these emotions within us. So when we are maintaining these, when this artificial intelligence, definitely it will put out all this out, then how can we maintain our inner heart, what it is saying? So we cannot, not even, we cannot have any option just to keep quiet. So even it reads out our mind, it's highly impossible for a man to live within. So in future, we're going to get through artificial intelligence, even this also. And later coming to this weak authentication systems. Coming to weak authentication systems, this poor password systems. We are having poor password systems. So as I told you, our marriage date, our birth date, these all things we put it as our passwords. So sometimes this can be hacked. Some people, our near and dear, may know our birth dates and our marriage date or something else like that. And it is very much outdated. Some outdated softwares are there still in use, and non-encrypted platforms are there. Non-encrypted platforms, for example, previously, I think since 2 years we are having this WhatsApp encrypted system. Previously, we don't have that. So now we are able to even record the screen. So when we are having a conversation, or if any our privacy things related to when we are sharing with our near and dear, these all may be recorded, and later on they may blackmail us. So when they are recording the screen, we should first know that they are recording the screen. So if such options are coming, that will be much better. So silently, when the other person, opposite person with the wrong intention, when they are trying to record, then it is definitely a risk. So when any dispute or disturbances arises between two persons, when where they are very close and near and very close, and later when they are in dispute, then such things, these all things are very much useful for blackmailing the opposite person. So such things should be avoided. And how much strict privacy we are trying to maintain also. But when an issue arises, or when a crime happens through this cyber technology, definitely when we wanted to decode it ourselves, when we are giving lot of restrictions, we are protecting the data, and that privacy is being protected. And in some cases it is becoming a big challenge. So when they wanted to bring out all the hidden incidents what had happened, the prior talks what they have spoken with each other, or what they have shared, so they, when this security is very tight, they are unable to decode the case also. So one side we have to even think that. So definitely then they have to approach this. We have two keys. The one is private key and public key. So we definitely should approach this private key. A private key is nothing but what we use ourselves, and what we have the password for security for our passwords and everything. What we put it as security, and public key is which will be holded by the authorities. So these authorities, these officials, they have to give the permission. Either if anything is misused, For example, if any photos are morphed, or if our data is been exhibiting in any of the channels, or YouTube or something like that, it may create some disturbance in our life. So definitely we can approach for this public key, and we can erase such data from that. So these are things what recently, not all these years happened. But apart from that, this cyber security has become a big challenge even for the government, and it is trying to protect day by day. It is improvising itself, and at Telangana we have a biggest cyber security um, data center, and in this, within no seconds we'll be knowing. And I mean to say, I think it is the second biggest cyber data center in Telangana. Recently it has been opened some 1.5 year back. And so, as the laws day by day, we are tightening the security system, but at the same time, it is a big challenge even to the police officers to decode when any crime has happened. So this definitely versus the security, definitely versus the privacy of the people. So to protect the privacy is okay, but at the same time, it is a challenge to a police officer or the official to decode what has happened when a crime takes place. So the GPRS system, whatever it is now. Um, Previously, we don't have all these systems or this technology, and almost we can say that the technology is hunting the man. Now we are after the technology, and now technology is after us. So now we are running away from the technology, and we are trying to protect ourselves, and it's highly impossible once we are in. So anything, there is a old saying that if anything is too much, definitely it will demolish. So it may not have the base. So here the technology, when this artificial intelligence has introduced, definitely now the people stop thinking by themselves. The own usage of the brain has been decreased. So previously we used to, in our school days, we used to look after the books only books. So we don't have the access of internet. So now the generation is very much happy with the internet. So we have to know how to use the internet first. So using this in a very meaningful way, definitely it enlightens your brain. But we are misusing that. We are deviating ourselves. We are having lot of relations regarding this. So wherever we go, this technology is hunting us. So we lost our privacy. We lost our family time. We lost our happiness. We lost our playing, and we lost lot of things, our thinking, and our own innovations, and our own logic. Everything we have missed. So everything, whatever we wanted to do, we are going and asking the internet itself. So the internet may answer some things, but not all the things. So first, please remember that's only a technology, not a person. So the technology may lead, maybe for what it is happening, we don't know. But soon we are going to be in danger. That truly, I can say that we are in danger. So now, how to protect ourselves, and on this topic we are discussing means already we are in danger. So here, these insider threats are, a lot of insider threats are there. These are employees misusing access privileges and a lack of digital literacy. So everybody may not have this uh, knowledge regarding this, whatever this regarding this database or the cyber security. They may not have that much knowledge. Only they know how to operate it, and they just leave it out and come out. And after that, they it may be misused by some other person. So all the employees are not very much well known all about these cyber laws and cyber securities. So citizens fail. These are the main victims of online frauds due to lack of awareness. They don't have the proper awareness. And one more thing is, here we can say inadequate cyber security infrastructure. So small government departments often used outdated systems. Because of this can be hacked very easily. So outdated systems. So we wanted to just use the same computer for long run. So the what it's an outdated one, and it can be hacked very much easily. So the system, which is very new, I don't ask all of you to buy new computers, but I'm saying there is a chance. So here, mostly in the government departments, we'll be seeing the old systems and all where they are working. So it can be easily hacked because it's not updated. and risks are very much more. So risks are associated with cyber vulnerabilities, like threat to national security is one more point. And this is a notable point where government databases contain critical information regarding the country, and cyber attacks are can happen, and national defense and internal security, these all are in threat. So here we must be thinking. See, recently we are having lot of terrorist attacks. So since last year we had, and recently we had one more, and where if the cyber security system is very rigid, even not even a phone call to another country can go. So we must be watchdogs really, and where our country is watching all these things. So how many precautions we are taking, also still we are in threat. So please remember how the people are in between us, the terrorists are in between us. So how are they gathering the information, and how are they transferring such information to other countries? If our cyber security is so rigid, why are these attacks happening repeatedly? So are we updated, or still we have to update ourselves? So we have to question ourselves. This is a national wide problem, not only in our country, and it's a worldwide problem too. But such attacks are more in India. So we are highest populated country, and we have to take a lot of precautionary measures more than this. So repeatedly we are having, not repeatedly, very oftenly we are having such attacks. So we are in threat now. So how this information is being gathered, how it is being transferred. So we have to focus on such things. So all these politicians just they speak something for the time being and move away. But the government has to take the proper precautionary measure in order to protect everybody's information. Privacy is something challenging. I don't say no, but more than that, the country's security is more important. So the people who are very innocent, such people are been they are losing their lives. So the informations how they are being transferred, the money how it is being transferred, and the terrorists how they are traveling, and how are they getting all these IDs. So we have to put an eagle eye on all such things. So to avoid all such these things. So as we are having lot of technology developed, all these things we are able to manage and maintain, just if you have a laptop in our hand. So dunya mutti mein, if you have one internet connection, the entire world is in under our control. So they are creating wrong ID proofs and everything. So these are all everything is related to internet here. So here internet is a major problem. See, if you use internet in a proper way, it will help our life grow more and more and technologically, and we can acquire a lot of knowledge within no seconds instead of searching a lot of books, because here we have a lot of files, lot of information, lot of textbooks, everything we have here, articles, everything. So within no seconds we can gather a lot of information within no time. But at the same time, the people, they are misusing this same internet for wrongdoing, for cyber crimes. So this has to be protected. The people who are misusing such things should be notified. So as the technology is growing day by day, up and up, these crimes are also becoming increasing more and more. So here erosion of public trust is one more thing which is a challenging. So citizens are losing confidence in digital governance platforms. Nowadays they are not see, I have seen personally myself, the people who are habituated to pay all the bills previously through online, nowadays they are not doing that. Because if you have our accounts linking with the internet, they may be misused when you are having huge amount. So recently, one of the person lost 36 lakhs. Just he transferred 10,000. Within no seconds, 36 lakhs from his accounts has been gone. So the people stopped believing it. So just for entertainment sake, they are using. And even the privacy things also, that I think a lot of people have, they're having bitter experiences. So it can be protected only to some extent. So we don't know what is happening behind us. So the technology is not having any brain. It just plays with us. So we have to take care what we are doing. So we should be meaningful. Our deeds and thoughts should be meaningful. So what we are sharing, what we are talking, what we are doing, how protective we are. So these all things we have to focus ourselves. So no government will give guarantee for such things, and it will just protect the laws, and it gives some see, laws are things. These laws are nothing but set of rules. Uh, See, the people who want a who are very good citizens to be a good citizens, or they don't want any other um, allegations upon them, and they wanted to be very good people in the society, definitely they don't do any crime. But the criminals don't think like that. When they get the opportunity, definitely they try to loot the money. So that became very much easier. So that is happening through internet. With the help of internet, they are creating new ID proofs, and they are withdrawing monies, and these crimes have become more and more. So here the impact of this internet upon the youth is more and more, and we have certain case laws. That is K. Puttuswamy. He is the retired justice versus Union of India, 2017 case. This is right to privacy. The Supreme Court held privacy is a fundamental right under Article 21. So everybody's it's a fundamental right which has to be protected under Article 21. So relevant e-governance, because the government collects vast amount of personal data. So vast amount of personal data, definitely it has to manage that personal data. And one more is mandated strong data protection and accountability in digital services. So here they have to update and upgrade. So here in Puttuswamy case only, this privacy regarding this personal data is more important, and its fundamental right under Article 21 has been emphasized by the Supreme Court of India. And next, PUCL versus Union of India. This is one more telephone tapping case. This is, and here though pre-IT Act, it established the principle that surveillance must follow due process applied to digital surveillance under e-governance platforms. So surveillance also should be limited. So everything cannot be recorded. So in this case, they have emphasized that. And one more is we have a very sensation case. This is Shreya Singhal versus Union of India. This Shreya Singhal versus Union of India in the year 2015 it is. This particularly speaks about Article Section 66A. This Section 66A of the IT Act, uh, it has struck down that it is unconstitutional. So privacy cannot be hacked. So the personal talks cannot be recorded. So that cannot be emphasized and put forth. So we have right to comment anyone. So since they are the public figures, definitely their personal talk cannot be taken very serious. So they have struck down this 66A in the IT Act 2000. So Shreya Shingal versus Union of India is a sensational case where indirectly it strengthened the public trust in the e-services. So to what extent the interference of this technology can interfere into our personal lives, Anedi, in this Shreya Shingal case, we have come to know. And next, Anuradha Bhashin versus Union of India. This is one more case in 2020. And freedom of speech includes the right to access the internet. So everybody is having right to access the internet, and essential for citizens to access e-governance services also. So they can utilize e-governance services also. This has been emphasized in Anuradha Bhashin versus Union of India in 2020. And next, coming to other judgment in case Puttuswamy, this is one more. It upheld, imposed certain restrictions. So wherever we go, we need to give our ID proof. So nowadays, Aadhaar is only the main ID proof what we are having. Even to possess a passport, or wherever you go, you wanted to take a hotel room, or you wanted to travel. So ID is a compulsory. So to what extent we can share that ID? So here Aadhaar is been linked up to our accounts, and Aadhaar is linked up to everything. So our personal data will be easily taken by some other. So here that access to what extent and to whom we should go give and whom we should not give. So even the government has to restrict our personal data cannot be shared to everyone. Okay, it's not a newspaper. So if it is a must, yes, we have to share, but we cannot share to everyone. Okay. So here, recent judicial observations on data leaks is one more. Courts have repeatedly emphasized the responsibility of the state to protect digital information under Articles 19 and 21. Here, the main examples are high courts have directed secure handling of police FIR portals and registration portals and exam databases to prevent misuse. So misuse cannot be happen on these particular things, because these all are the things which have to be dealt separately and they are purely personal. So they cannot be shared to each and everyone. And the government also have to take a rigid stand, a standby regarding all this. So the measures to strengthen the e-governance cybersecurity. So coming to strong encryption standards, sensitive data must be encrypted both during storage and transmission. So here regular security audits should happen. So regularly they have to have pre-checkups. So whether these government portals are going properly or not, and they should go under, and they should undergo periodic and vulnerability assessments. So these assessments definitely use the working of all these portals are proper or improper, are they been hacked or not. So coming to mandatory compliance, coming to public agencies must and should follow the IT rules. IT rules of 2011, not 2000, 2011. And security standards, these cyber security standards should be maintained properly. So next, coming to data minimization. So collecting only necessary information, not unnecessary information. So the people generally, if they are given, they are ascertained with some work, they take the complete information what is necessary than what is not necessary also. They take more than necessary what they want. So such data should not be given. Our privacy should be protected, and to what extent we have to give that even the citizen should know, and what to what extent they can extract, even the government should have the limitations. So when these limitations are not there, we are sharing everything with everyone, that is making our life more risky. Okay. And coming to data minimization, we have to give only the necessary information to what extent they require. Coming to employees training, so we have to prevent insider misuse through strict access control and awareness. So here, definitely, when misuse is happening on this access and control, uh, immediately we should complain, and we should stop usage of such things. And regular checkups of this, if any, previously we used to a threat, one warning like it used to come. Nowadays even this warning has been disappeared on internet. I'm watching, if any it has been copied, or it has been hacked, or it is any illegal or whatever it is, we used to get this is something hacked material, or it is improper, so please take care of it. So nowadays we are not getting such warning signs. So if such things, if such data is collected and presented publicly, it has to be first verified, and can it reach out the public or not, we have to see. So some of the informations which are wrong, sometimes wrong, it may even invoke some of the wrong emotions in certain some part of the people. For example, we are having enmity with certain countries, so they say that Indians are being they're threatened, or they are being killed, or they are being harassed. And such videos, when they are placed publicly, definitely we people try to revolt against that country. So such things will definitely disappear the peace and harmony in the country. When such videos are being placed, definitely it is the primary duty of the government, such videos should not reach the public. So they have to take that precautionary measure. So continuously, who will be watching what is placed? So there are many channels, many videos, many shares, links. So we are unable to control the usage, minimize. So it's highly impossible for even the cyber security people to protect these laws very strictly and rigidly. And next one is cyber laws awareness for citizens. Coming to public education, to avoid scams, phishing, and fake websites. So, what are the fake websites? How to recognize them? So, the people who are having some touch regarding this cyber laws may recognize to some extent, but not the common people. So, here the common people, the middle class man mostly, he is the person who is been always cheated even in this cyber laws. And next one is use of AI based monitoring to detect and respond to suspicious network activity. So this AI, after the innovation of this AI, a lot of changes have been happened. And day by day we are losing, we are being threatened, we are being controlled, we are being people who are not using them in a proper way, they are misusing more. So after this artificial intelligence, definitely we are in threat. I can say that we are in threat. We are not using anything properly. We are using more than we want. So we already have a lot of technology, but beyond the limits, we are expecting something more. And instead of using in a proper way, we are using that in a negative way. So coming to the conclusion, I would like to say this e-governance is a powerful tool for transforming public administration, improving transparency, and promoting good governance. And however, due to increasing digitalization, cyber vulnerabilities pose serious risk to privacy, national security, and public trust. So, a robust legal framework, technological safeguards, strict enforcement, and public awareness are essential to ensure the e-governance remains secure, reliable, and citizen friendly. So, I hope soon we'll have such days upcoming where this e-governance will be in proper and the proper usage of all these cyber laws, which will protect our privacy and which gives a certain freedom for us to use the internet. So the security should not only threaten us, but it also should make every citizen comfortable where we are as a citizen of India, where we are having the right to protect our privacy, our data, and the usage, and eradicating all these unwanted evils in the society with the help of internet. So I would like to have, if any questions are there, I would like to clear them on. If anyone, please. Anyone would like to ask any question?
Yeah, please open the mic and ask for the question or type in the chat box. Thank you so much, ma'am, for the insightful and the engaging session. We will now open floor for the questions and the answers.
Yeah.
Participants may either type the questions in chat box or unmute yourself to
Yes.
ask directly.
Yeah. So this is from Sanjay Tiwari. In the cases of MP Sharma versus Satish Chandra, Karak Singh versus State of Punjab, PUCL versus Union of India, it was contended that right to privacy, that right to privacy, Yashaswini. Yeah. It was contended that right to privacy was violated, but right to privacy was recognized in the case of KS Puttaswamy case. So the question is, if there was no such right before KS Puttaswamy case, then how it got violated? If it was recognized in 2017 only, then how can it be violated in 1954, 1979, etc.? Please answer and let me know if I missed any crucial point. Yes, definitely, because these laws are not existing during the time of them. So 1954, 1979, we are not having. And our information technology has been developed rapidly. The growth of information technology are this cyber laws and the cyber securities. This is in the year we are having in 2011, 2000, and 2020 and 2023. So these all are the latest laws where we are discussing how this privacy has been lost. So Puttaswamy is not only related only for Aadhaar case. He is having lot of cases. You are speaking about one of the very old of the oldest case. So here privacy case regarding this Aadhaar card case is it's a recent one after the existence of 2000 IT Act. So please notify that. And when we are discussing about any law, a particular law, first we should know we'll make the comparative studies. Previously, how was the position, and now how was the position? So the same problem when it has been existed priorly, what are the precautionary measures that we have taken? So we don't have the renaissance of this technology previously, and now after the innovation of all these laws, how it has been protected. So Puttuswamy is having a lot of case, madam. Please look after that. I think I have cleared that. And coming to Preet Kumar, he has a question for me. And how to solve problems of fake beneficiaries in government schemes, digital divided in rural areas, outdated softwares, lack of a proper monitoring mechanism, lack of interest in adoption of technology among old employees and beneficiaries, etc. Yes, Preet Kumar, very good question. This you have imposed very nicely, and your question framing is very too good, and you are being appreciated for that. And see, I would like to give you a small example. The people who are into the service, maybe the employees long ago, or the employees some years together they are working. They may not, all the people may not have a proper knowledge regarding this cyber laws. So the government also should take the initiation that if the beneficiaries have to be benefited, and these laws should not be misused, and no cyber crimes have has to take place, means definitely these authorities have to take their very restrictive uh, roles. They have to put forward the people who are accustomed to use this technology. Such people have to be placed in such monitoring places. So the people who are not having proper knowledge regarding these cyber laws cannot uh, maintain a proper maintenance of that office. Maybe it is a bank, or if it is a government, whatever it is, so they cannot maintain properly. So in such key roles, key positions, definitely the government has to take the people who are knowledgeable, so that such things, such misuse of these will not happen. And I think I have cleared your doubt. And coming to Shivank, what are the specific risks posed by the Internet of Things, uh, IoT devices, which form the backbone of many smart city governance initiatives due to their typically weak default security configurations? Yes, this is very true, and it's a very major problem also, because the smart city e-governance is, for the namesake, it has been framed, but the working and the scrutinizing of these all websites or URLs, or these are these configurations are proper or improper, they are unable to sort it out. So when such things are established, definitely it is the government has to take the initiation and has to know first whether these are functioning properly or not, because they may be misleaded or misguided, and the people, the public may be the sufferers. Okay. And any more any more doubts, please?
Kindly ask any doubt. Is there anyone?
Yes, ma'am. There is a new rules of DPDP Act
Yes.
which poses a fine upon the companies and private entities for data leaks. But if a government organization leaks the uh, data of citizens, then what measures will be taken?
See, we cannot punish the government first. So if it happens privately, we are having certain laws. Here, the question what you have posed, definitely we are having a particular answer for that. When a government organization leaks data, a swift and structured incident response plan must be activated, involving containment, assessment, notification, and review in compliance with the regulation like Digital Personal Data Protection Act, according to this 2023 Act, and guidelines which are given in the Computer Emergency Response Team. So here, definitely, these all are the laws which are only to read. See, the government itself is sharing the data from one to another. As I told you in my discussion, this Telangana government and Andhra Pradesh government, both, I'm not talking about any of the political parties, but the data has been which has to be very securely maintained. That data has been sold out to somebody and it is in the hands of somebody. So they are able to sit in one place and monitor all these things. So how is happening, how it is happening, then where is the place for privacy? So when the government is itself, the authorities or the officials who are working under the control of the government, definitely they have to follow them. So even though we have the rules, they are breaking them and they are cracking them. So it's all the things which are happening by the political people that we can do nothing for that. Okay. Yes.
Is there anyone to ask the doubt? So let us conclude, Aman.
Yes. So thank you all for had a wonderful session.
On behalf of the Naksh Foundation and its National Cyber Initiative Project of CyberShield, I extend my gratitude to our speaker, Mr. Padmaja ma'am, for sharing such valuable insights on the e-governance and the risks of the cyber vulnerability. Ma'am, your clear explanations and real-world expertise helped us understand the fine digital balance between the expression and the legal responsibility. A big thank you to all the participants joining us and contributing to today's discussion with curiosity and engagement. A special appreciation to also goes to our organization team, Project CyberShield, for ensuring the smooth conduct of this webinar. Before we conclude, a gentle reminder, please fill out the feedback form to get the e-certificate or with officially conclude today's webinar. Thank you once again, ma'am. And thank you everyone present here. Wish you all the safe, secure, and responsible digital journey ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Participants, don't worry, as the Google Meet is not allowing us to share the Google Forms. We have decided to send you a QR code. I'll be sharing my screen now. Just scan this QR code, and yes, it will be recorded.